Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Street Politics with Talessia. I hope everybody's day go as planned as you want it. Whatever you think will be. So think if in your mind, thinketh. Remember in the King James, thinketh. Okay, let me get to what I'm talking about. So yesterday, I was supposed to do a vlog yesterday, but I had got kind of like tied up, so I really couldn't do it. So yesterday, when I woke up this morning, I had seen something that, no, this is what I first seen. I seen a picture of this white lady cutting this black dude's dreads off. And her caption was saying, he's, something about cutting his hair off to start a better life. Basically saying that him having dreads in his head is not making him have a better life. So then I went further digging and come to find out that these are, JayZ is partnering with the NFL. Okay. So Roc Nation, JayZ and them, nobody else. JayZ and them picked whatever the Crush Crusade, whatever their name is. I forgot the name of the organization. I should have thought about it before, but I don't even want to say these people's name. They picked two organizations. Didn't nobody else pick the organization? In a lot of the reading and the articles that I've read, I've seen that JayZ, Roc Nation, picked these two organizations to help them with injustice. Now I was so burnt out on the one organization, I couldn't even begin to even look up at the other one. So then another picture on this lady Twitter feed of her cutting a black man's hair, locks off. But let me tell you something. Some people don't know. Some people do know. But for those of you that don't know, because a lot of people was asking me like, I don't understand what's the problem. First of all, you have to understand people culture. When you was in school, you learn history, you learn why the Indians did this, you wonder why slavery with that. You learn, because this is a part of history, this is a part of culture. Hair goes all the way back in the Bible, up under Judges, with Samson and Goliath, where God gave this man all the strength. And he told him to never put a razor to his hair. Now he sleeps with Delilah, who is a prostitute that he fell in love with. And the Palestinians wanted to kill him, but they couldn't kill him because he was just too strong, killing people with his bare hands and taking crocodiles' mouths. And you know what I'm saying? His power was in his hair. Now, he was supposed to never tell nobody this secret. But he laying up with this Jezebel. And this heifer done convinced him to tell what his strength is. And what does she go do? Go tell the Palestinians this is his strength. So they wait till he go to sleep. She lay him across and they cut his hair. They took it. As soon as the razor went to his hair, his strength immediately left him. So with African culture, hair is a part of African culture. When I was in college, you know how you could take extra credit classes because, you know what I'm saying, you have to have these amount of credits, so you could take extra credit classes and everything. I chose to take world religion because I wanted to understand how people understand their religion. You know what I'm saying? Not that I wanted to be a part of their religion because I have my own religion, but I wanted to understand them so I can understand where they're coming from, their culture. It was an excellent class. I was intrigued in it. Learning about Hindu and just learning about Buddhism, all kind of stuff I learned. I learned their culture. Hair is black people's culture. Hair goes all the way back to the body, all the way. I mean, listen, hair is very important in culture. You have those that believe that it is power in locks, because locks make you feel it's natural. A lot of people don't like, hair light masks to make it, not that they don't like it, but in most black people culture, they like natural hair. Like, I used to get perms to make my hair straight, but I don't. But I still flat iron my hair. But you have some people in all culture don't do none of that. They embrace the natural, the kinkiness, the twist that we have in our hair. So for men, it's locks. Locks is a form of strength. Lock is a form of grace. Lock is a form of, I am a powerful black man. It shows your naturalness. Now, this guy that was on the page, because he did a video after that. See, I'm trying to give you the content so you can understand where I'm coming from. Because a lot of people don't know. But some people do know. Because they try to associate some things to make it seem like it's something else. Just like in her caption. She said in her caption, a form of cutting this off is for him a better life. So she is implying that because he have locks, that he don't have a better life. So they get backlash, and guess what they do? They get him to make a video to say he cut off his locks because he don't want to be a gangbanger. Let me tell you something. I ain't never in my life. Listen, I never even heard that for what do they call it when you join a gang? Well, I forgot the term that they say. I never heard that you grow some locks for you to go to be in a gang. I grew up in the projects. I'm from the streets. I'm from the hood. That is not true. I never heard that. But see, when somebody puts something in your mind and make you think of this, what I told you earlier about having a good day, think of this. Some people can put stuff in your mind to make you think this. Now, there has been times when people have been approached a certain type of way because they have dreads, because in the other person's mind perceiving that this person is bad. But see, this is some of the stuff that society has done. Has conditioned society. If you see somebody in a hoodie, it's bad. You could, now, in certain clubs, they don't even let you come in with white t-shirts. White t-shirts now is associated with a bad thing. In the black community. Some stuff was in our culture is all we have. Hair is one of them. Now let me tell you something. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm real good with vibes. I pick up and I read stuff instantly. When JayZ first did this thing, I was the first one. I won't say I was the first one. I didn't hesitate to call it out to what it was. Because JayZ and nobody don't run Talisha Martin. Only person got higher of me is Jesus Christ, my God. You understand me? None of these people is my savior. None of these people is paying my bills. If JayZ was paying my bills, I would have to come out and tell him, you know what? I don't like this so and so. You can fire me if you want to, but I got to stick for what I feel is what's right. If you, her vibration on her picture leaped out at me. You understand me? The evilness. Look at how she holding that man's hair. Go back to biblical days when they used to kill people. What they used to do? What's this? The head. What's this in your hand? This is the prize. This is what I took from you. I defeated you. This shit goes all the way back to Roman emperor. This stuff go back in the Bible. Bring me back his head. Bring me back this. And I will believe you. Her holding his locks in her hand like this was proving that she defeated him. Now, this is my opinion. And this is what I feel. And I can have an opinion. The second picture also, it really disgusted me. Look at her face. Go back and look at her face. How much she think, how much power she has in her hand. If you think you want to clean somebody up, that's like if I find you, okay, I want to clean you up. Say if you was, okay, he's a gangbanger, I want to clean you up. Come on, we're going to go buy you some suits so you can go for your interviews and, you know, get the proper shoes for you. We're going to get you some decent clothes, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you can have your cultural clothes, but, you know, make it appropriate for whatever that you're doing. But when it comes to the black hair, know what you're doing. And if you don't know, ask somebody. Don't ever in anybody's life make you feel, and I'm talking to black folks right now, do not ever let nobody associate and make it seem like your hair is a problem. Back in the day, this was before my time, when I used to, you know, watch the movies, watch the series, documentaries and stuff could go on. Your hair was everything. What do you think? Google what the hell an afro is for. Afro, if you wore an afro, that was a symbolism of power, pride. I got pride. I'm not gonna do my hair to this Western culture that was taught to me. And it's nothing wrong with people that choose to get perms and none of that. But I'm just telling you the insight of the hair when it comes to black culture. So her having to think she had to take a picture, this white woman, and I ain't being racist, I'm just telling you. You have this white woman cutting this man hair, taking a picture, and making it seem like now you a better man because you don't have locks. What's it? I don't care if he was, listen, if he was a white man and sitting there, she cutting off his hair, telling him, that is insanity. Now, it's something with this lady. Because I went all the way back on her page. She has a whole bunch of black men on her page with dreads. Not now one time on her Twitter feed that she told them they need to cut their hair. Or she cut their hair and had to tell the world. On the other pictures, they boxing, they unboxing, or whatever the case may be. They in different kind of activities. Not what she did. You understand me? Not what she did. So what in her, something tapped in this lady's mind to make her think that cutting this man hair off and holding it like it's a prize that she defeated the goal. I have the goal. I have the power in my hand. This stuff, some stuff you need to educate yourself on. Educate yourself on what I just said about, pick up any history book. Go on some of these history channels and look at how they defeat animals. When they go kill you, they go bring you. You like a display. She held his, let me tell you, the way she did this picture is just more confirmation that I'm not exaggerating. And one thing about me, I'm not the type of person that's out. I don't get outraged for any, I'm not a trigger person. You understand what I'm saying? So I have to take the back seat, you know what I'm saying, to see what's going on. But her, JayZ, you affiliate yourself with this goofy ass place, but you got locks. Cut your damn locks off. This man growing locks. You had to, for JayZ, they gave him, I think it was $400,000, I guess they put in between these companies. And this is what I'm saying, then they white owned. If you fighting social injustice from y'all saying white people this, white people that, white law enforcement, what the hell you go give your $400,000 to a white organization? You would think that in your mind that you would deal with a black organization that's doing something that can understand and can bridge the gap between whatever that gap is. Because this is the thing right now. Society, people on TV have made police officers and the bad police officers making them be blaming the whole force. This is what's going on. So now what we need to do is bridge the gap. A lot of these stuff that happen on if you take your feelings out of it, you can understand this is that. But you have to understand this. They putting this in our eye gate, in our ear gate, that police is the number one enemy. So when people encounter police, they defensive. That's why I have 2 black sons. My son, he 18 years old. He's in the United States Navy. And I have a 16-year-old that acts a damn fool. I'm just being honest with you. I don't have perfect kids. I have one good one, and I have one I want to strangle sometimes. I'm just saying. I'm not literally talking about I don't want to strangle my kids. I'm just saying. I have one that give me challenges. But it's okay because this is just a parent to have some kids. And then you can come back and tell me how to raise mine. Reading a book can't tell you how to raise a child. Definitely not mine. You know what I'm saying? So I have challenges and barriers with my kids. But one thing I did not do is put fear in them for anything. If I would have put fear in my kids and told them, do not do this with the police, when they see the police, what are they going to do? They're going to be defensive. They're going to feel like some type of way. You understand me? Whatever I tell you, if I tell you don't go over there to that house over there because it's a big bad boogeyman in there and it's a killer, what you gonna do? You gonna avoid that house. You gonna avoid anything I tell you that's bad, or you know what I'm saying? Because I told you that, so I put this in your mind to make you believe this. So if people put it in people's mind about the police, because this is another thing that I want everybody to understand. I want the police to understand this. I want people to understand this, that take the police side for everything. It's bad people everywhere. It's bad doctors. It's bad lawyers. It's bad teachers. It's bad cops. It's bad white folks. It's bad black folks. It's bad Indian folks. It's bad politicians. It's bad cross-guard workers. It's bad retail workers. It is bad people in the world that gets any position if they just because you qualify for a position. That don't have nothing to do with your character or who you is, because you could still be an evil person and seep your way through the system. Are there bad cops? Of course. Does that mean everybody that's a cop is bad? No. Does that mean I'm going to teach my African American sons to view cops as that? Absolutely not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to put that in them. What I do tell them to do is respect everybody. Hold on. I tell them to respect everybody. Anybody in authority, you respect them. When some get out of line, you got to let somebody else handle it. At certain situations, you can't take it in your hands. Just like when I be seeing this stuff with the police officers. Let me tell you something. I had encountered a police officer that was ready to, I knew what he wanted to do with me. And all I had to do was act a fool, and I would have gave him a reason, and it would have been justified. And it would have. Because how I would have acted. I was at an outlet, and listen to this. I was at an outlet. You know how you go in the parking lot and tell you the speed limit is 5? I'm in there doing about 25 or probably 30. I'm zooming through the parking lot because I was trying to catch one of the things. I'm speeding 25 in a 5 per hour zone. So I see the police. I'm like, damn, I hope he ain't see me. So he did. I see him coming. So he teed my car. He teed my car, y'all. So the demeanor in his face was like, "Muff, say something. I'm gonna have the right to arrest your ass if I want to." So in my mind, I said, you know what? I know I got something for him. I'm gonna be so respectful that you ain't gonna be able to give me a ticket or whatever. He like, ma'am, you see that? This is that. I said, you know what, officer, I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. He's still on one. 10. Face red as hell. I mean, I'm looking at him like, let me look back. Did I kill? Huh? Did I kill somebody? He mad than you understand me? But I could have fed into that and got my ass arrested. Because that's exactly what was going to happen. I was going to get arrested. But see, I didn't feed into it. When an officer tell you something, just do it. You have to fight some of these cases in court. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fight a case. That's like if somebody say I did something wrong and the police decide, I can't, this is what court is for. And then, you know, when I say this, people come back and say this. What about the people that complied and did everything and the officer still did them wrong? That's the part of having a bad cop. That's life. And that shouldn't make you group everybody. That's just like the violence that's go on in these inner cities. Am I supposed to group all black people and view them the same? A lot of these mass shooters that's here, that's white. Am I supposed to group all white males the same? You see what I'm saying? No. I'm a hold each and everyone individually. I'm not grouping nobody in no boxes. You understand me? Nobody gets grouped in a box. No. It doesn't work like that. You can't do that. And just because some of these officers do stuff wrong, we should not penalize a whole police force across the world. Now you can look at some of this stuff. Whether the people gonna arrest you, they gonna arrest you or not. If a cop say, put your hands behind your back, it's over with. It's nothing I can do to get out of that. So I can sit up here and tell you two I'm blue in the face, I didn't do nothing wrong, or you wrong, and this, that. It's still going to be a problem. And for the ones that comply and the police still do something wrong, these are the times that we are living in. And they do supposed to be held accountable. I don't care about if you're a police officer and do something wrong, you are not above the law either. You are not God. And people in police force, somebody was on Facebook like, what can we do to stop all this police brutality? They act like these cops doing this stuff every day. And that don't let the media, because I mean, you will find white folks get shot by cops too, but they don't give a fuck. I mean, they don't care about that. So only when it's somebody black to make you perceive as if this is like an epidemic. How is 3 or 4 cases out of thousands of people getting shot by cops a year making something an epidemic? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you got to be smarter in thinking. You have to think better than this. So back what I was saying, me and a guy, we going back and forth. We wasn't going back and forth. He made his thing. So I talked about what can we do as black people and with police brutality. I said, first of all, why don't you raise up somebody that want to be police officer? Raise up somebody that want to be the judge. Raise up somebody black that want to be a prosecutor. Let our culture mirror in the system of what people is saying is a problem. That ain't gonna help. They still okay. At this point, I know I can't talk to you because if I get 10 of my brothers and sisters to join Cleveland police, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on a job. I'm an officer now. I'm in a car. Say if I got a white officer that's with me, and some people don't know cultures. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't come from where we came from. So when we see somebody out on the street doing something stupid, they understand. You know what I'm saying? You won't take it as serious as it is. You know what I'm saying? Not that they disrespecting the officer, but something. I'll give you an example. The other day was my friend's son's death anniversary. It was a year ago. He was killed. Now we standing outside. Now I'm gonna tell you something. We was standing outside. You know you're not supposed to have liquor. Now these cops, Cleveland cops, that it was 2 white men. They always in our area down the way in the projects in the hood. So they like kind of like know us or whatever. So we all, it's a lot of us, we all outside because after we came from a picnic we had, we went down to where we grew up at, where actually he got killed at. So we out there or whatever, and we drinking. It's a lot of people out there drinking, and then I had like a boombox thing, so it was like music or whatever. So I seen 2 cops and they were slowing down. So you know me, I go to them like, hey, everything under control. You know, we just celebrating the 1-year anniversary of our people dying, and this my people's dying, and we out here. You know what I'm saying? I got the music. If it's too loud, if the people complaining, you know what I'm saying? I turn it down. He like, no, it's cool. He's like, just don't be having them liquor bottles like sitting out there. Put that stuff in cup. You're not supposed to be, standing out here like I can see you. Like I don't know what's in your cup. This 2 white men telling me that. He's like, okay, y'all good. Have a blessed day, and sorry for y'all loss. Now it could have been different if the police would have pulled up and we'd be like, what is y'all doing? Like, what? It's our people. Y'all always fucking with us. You see what I'm saying? So then they would have got out, and then it would have been hell. You see how I approach the situation differently? Some stuff you can approach it differently and you have a different outcome. But if you come to me, let me tell you something about me. If you come to me defensive, everything go out the window. A regular person, but not a police officer, because I ain't trying to get into it. But anybody else, you come to me, if once I get that bad vibe, I done got tuned off from you. But see, you have to push out that stuff. You can't come with and I could have came, we wrong. Now, if the cops would have came out and this is that, we would have been crying wolf, but we was wrong. We knew we weren't supposed to be out there drinking. We knew we weren't supposed to be out there with loud music. But we did it. And when the police came, I explained to them what was going on. He was like, it's cool. Just make sure y'all get this stuff up. Have y'all liquor in the cup. God damn, that was a 2-second thing. And they went on about their business. And it's like literally 200 of us outside. I kid you not. 2 white officers pull up and it's 200 of us outside. Drinking. With loud music and dancing. I just explained to the man what was going on. They said what they said. We complied with their orders. I made sure everything was cleaned up. I made sure, you know what I'm saying? Everything was good. And we went on. I just don't know how to explain some of this. But back to this, because I'm about to go. That lady, and for JayZ to embrace something like this, shame on him. But as I've been told y'all about JayZ, it's all about the money, baby. He been working with the NFL. Kaepernick, he seized on a moment with Kaepernick. If this is all about Kaepernick, you didn't bring Kaepernick in the conversation with the NFL. When you met with you been meeting with the NFL. You didn't bring Kaepernick with you. This is the person that y'all saying is the reason behind all this. Everybody is complaining because of Kaepernick, because he said that he wanted to kneel for injustice or whatever. So how in the hell he ain't involved? Then you make a deal with them when you just told Travis Scott don't perform. But your excuse is you didn't want him to become second. Performing, I don't give a damn if it's the first, second, or third. and on the Super Bowl, that is huge. Look what his wife had it. He know that what he did that to that man. And now he ain't even put Travis Scott on the new Super Bowl. He got Meek Mills them performing. So forget Kaepernick. Forget Travis Scott for listening to you. You do this. Then you say you coming out with how the hell a clothing line gonna help with what y'all say injustice? Instead of going to these hoods, letting police officers need to learn their hood and the culture of the hood that they in. Learn the culture of these people, of the people that you policing. That'll bridge the gap. When we was growing up, we knew all the cops. They knew us. We in the projects. We knew every cop, the dirty ones and the nice ones. They'd get out, talk to us. Some of them get out and talk crazy. But we knew them. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't really like nothing like that. But selling clothing line and then giving money to white organizations, and I'm only saying white organizations because y'all making it seem like the issue is white people. So if white people is the issue, why the hell you giving money to a white organization? For the life of me, I don't understand that. As many good African American black organizations that's doing stuff for these. I ain't talking about. See, it's a lot of organizations that's doing groundwork that don't have a penny doing it out their pockets, and they doing it because they love to do it. No one gives them a recognition. They ain't a 501c3. They probably don't even have a bank account. But baby, they in the hood making changes. You understand what I'm saying? So you having this white lady cut off this black dude hair to make him think something is wrong with him for his dreads is just beyond me. And like I've been said it, and I'm going to say it again, JayZ only got involved because of the money. And they pulled the NFL pulled, the one thing about the NFL, they want to go back to normal. Super Bowl was the thing. I wasn't even in football, but when Super Bowl came, baby, I picked me a team if I was riding with them the whole year. And have Super Bowl parties and everything. The NFL want to get back to normal. JayZ want to seize on the opportunity and make him some coins, which he is. And at this point, I can't even knock him. Do you? Do you, brother? But don't come in acting like it's something else that it's not. And you still ain't talked to Kaepernick, the person that this all about. Why he ain't signed? If you coming in for the people, he should have been the first one on the table saying, hey, y'all got to put him on the team. If we going to work together, we going to start off first by putting him on the team. Then we going to try to bridge the gap with police in certain communities. That's how you do things. Okay, this like I told people. I ain't with protests and other things. I understood why Kaepernick was kneeling. But it's just like, what now? What now? Okay, you kneel because you said it's injustice of the flag with black people and police. I understand that. So you protested to get some attention for this. You got the attention. But what did you do with it? You making millions of dollars off Nike. What is you doing? Did you go into these communities where the stuff happened at with like Freddie Grays and them and the people that y'all saying that these bad things have happened to these people? After you got the attention, did you go down there to them police stations and hey y'all, listen, enough is enough. We got to show unity and show we are all one. Let's get this together. Let's weed out the bad apples and let's move the fuck on. No, everybody getting money. You got Kaepernick getting $1 million contracts, it's fair getting $1 million contracts, JayZ, and guess what? The dudes in the hood, it's still on the floor for y'all. It's still another day as usual. They got what they wanted. They got what they getting. And if I dingle this is what the hell I be saying about weird. If I dangle this little piece of meat in your face and you run for it, making it, well, JayZ bailed out protest. Let me tell you something. JayZ, Oprah, and Tyler Perry got enough money to change a lot of things. Bailing people out of jail ain't shit. Building up good schools. Making them put good teachers in these schools, in these public schools. Going in the household and dismantling the madness that goes on. Because shit started in the house. Yo, you got to get these houses together. You got to show black love is still good. You got to show that marriage is still good. Not bitches and hoes and twerking and hot girl summers. I mean, y'all got motherfuckers telling them shake your ass, this, that, and they happily engaged and married. And you over there twerking, talking about hot girl summer. Fuck is wrong with, like, you see what I'm saying? Go in these households. You got to build the household up. Put the mother and the father back in the household. Start telling these women, like, hey, get with you somebody, marry them, and get these 50, 60 year anniversaries. Like that died out. I think that died out with my grandmother. The millennials don't even do that. The generation before the millennials. They got married. They stood together. It was a working household with the father. You know what I'm saying? Now you got this certain stuff where I'm still old school. I don't know about everybody else. I'm still old school. Listen, I was always taught and raised. A lot of stuff I was taught and raised something, but I'm still a firm believer that the man is the head of the household, and the Bible tells me that. God, man, woman, child, family. That's how it's supposed to be. But you got new shit out here just making it seem like you... Let me tell you, these new ways is destroying us. Some stuff you just need to keep it traditional. Now, JayZ pulled one over y'all head. He got y'all telling this white lady that she could cut your hair off. That's on y'all. But see, that's what y'all get for listening to these celebrities. I done told you 1,000 times. Now, for my white followers that have to listen to this video, now you understand why I'm saying what I said about this hair. It's deeper than that. Now go back and look at this picture. Go back and look at her caption. And then come back and say, you know what? Now I understand what you're talking about. Because it's not about a white lady cutting a black man hair. No, that's not what I'm talking about. No. That's something different. But the meaning and what she said, even though she made him make a video say, I don't care what about it. Listen. Because that ain't what she said. She didn't say, okay, he think this was associated with gangbang, I'm going to cut his hair off. No, you said to make him a better life. And that's what you said. You said what you said. Now y'all keep sucking up to these celebrities that don't give 2 cents about you. If you want to. JayZ pulled a fast one over your head. That's why I don't listen to people like that. I still love his music, but his way of thinking and stuff like that, no, I do not agree with. No, and I'm not. And I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to stay in my corner because he did this and I don't give a damn about none of that. I'm speaking from realness. But I have to go, you all, because it's kind of late. It's 8:22. I'm supposed to have been out of the grocery store by now. But look, I'm here talking to you all. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and comment below. Let me know how you feeling. I wish I can go live. I need a couple of more followers because I hate this, like, uploading a video. Like, look, I want to just go live. You understand? But y'all have a prosperous, blessed day.